It's time for City Beat, your source for all the latest news on the city of Thompson. Only on 102.9 CHTM, your radio station.
Good morning and welcome to City Beat here on 102.9 CHTM. My name is Stuart Walter and my guest this morning is Councillor Valentino. The City Council recently received two letters, one from Chief Marcel Moody and the other from Federal Transport Minister Marc Garneau. Could you talk about what the letters were and what they say?
For sure. First off, good morning. I haven't seen you guys in a while, so it's really nice to be back here to do this today. The two letters don't, they're not for the same issue. They're two separate letters. So the first one we can talk about is the Federal Transport Minister Garneau's letter. And what that's about, it's related to the Omnitracks and the rail line closing. We have been meeting on a regular basis through the year with our fuel industry here in the city and some of the challenges they're having with the rail line closing. So through Mayor Fensky and our group, we've been advocating for them to discuss the issues that have arose from that. So we've been in discussions and there's been some conference calls. So Minister Marc Garneau has replied to us and saying pretty much that he understands and wants to set up a conference call. And it mainly is to do with the increased tractor trailer traffic that's on Highway 6 coming from the south here to the north. People will see definitely that that's becoming a safety issue with how many fuel trucks we have that are bringing in the fuel due to the Omnitracks line being closed. So that's really the gist of his letter, is just further up to correspondence that's been back and forth in regards to the Omnitracks and the fuel industry issues with Omnitracks. And the other letter from Marcel Moody, our Chief Marcel Moody, my apologies, is that we have obviously started with the accommodation tax in the Thompson Hotel Association, and now that they have their urban reserve status here within the city. So that's just a follow-up to coordinate a meeting about the accommodation tax with them being their reserve status here within the city.
And then just a reminder that there is a City Council meeting coming up on Monday.
Yes, there is. Monday, there was 7 o'clock at City Council chambers, as always, so public is welcome to attend.
And the full agenda will be up tomorrow, hopefully, on the city's website.
Right, Friday.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Moving on, warmer weather is hopefully on the horizon soon. City is still working hard to clear some snow.
That's right. But you know what? I did see a Facebook post this morning that said exactly a year ago it was like minus 27. And Facebook never lies, so I'm thinking that's got to be true. So it is hopefully warmer weather. So we are in a yucky situation right now because we freeze in the mornings and hopefully in the afternoon we're getting some thaw. So it's a difficult time as we're trying to transition as a city from our winter to our summer. So we still have our winter stuff around, but yet we sometimes have the thaw in the afternoon. So we're still in the process of some snow removal. You'll see that that's happening, and that's basically the snow removal. Like I know on Westwood Drive, you know how high banks are. That kind of snow removal is what was going on earlier this week on Westwood, and they'll also be doing snow removal around water break areas also.
And that leads into the next topic. I know there's at least one water break happening right now that the city's working on.
Yeah, I mean, we always have water breaks. Can speak for myself. We had one on Pelican last week. So there was one at Station Road, and they have some water break issues also at the Via train station. And we only see what we see for water breaks, but they actually have a board at Public Works, and there are service breaks and water main break, or not water main breaks, but there could be. So potentially on the board, there's more than what just you and I see or drive around and notice. So it's a very busy department, and typically at this time of year with the freeze and the thaw, it seems to be a little bit more of a struggling time for them because the frost moves and it's affecting the lines a little bit more, is what they say.
And there's a few events coming up that you wanted to talk about.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to go back to the warning about the ice on the river, because we're in the freeze and thaw conversation. So just a reminder about the Burntwood River. Now, especially because it's cold in the mornings and warm in the afternoons, please stay off of it. And that goes also for some of the paths, like the trail breaker trails, if you get into the swamp areas. This is a very quick thaw type of year for us, so please stay off of the Burntwood River, and we're going to have our PSAs put out also with the communication on that.
And now finally, events.
Okay, events. great time of year in our city, spring. We have lots going on, right? We got to be positive. It's going to warm up. We've got lots of stuff happening, so let's get out there and support them. The city has, and I heard it this morning, Corey Sparks was here on your morning radio show, and he talked already a little bit about the Girls Art Workshop, which is on Saturday, April the 21st. And it seems like right now there's a little bit focus on workshops. They have a drawing and pencil workshops also going on. So the workshop for the girls is Saturday, April the 21st, and it's for ages 8 and up. And you can go down to the TRCC, to the reception desk, and they have all the information. But it sounds really neat. They're going to do, they said, like the girls will come home with at least 3 different craft art projects that they're going to make. I think the theme is, correct me if I'm wrong, like a bohemian art kind of projects for the day. So I think it's really something different and creative, and we really hope that girls like it. I also heard Corey say that they probably wouldn't turn away boys if there's an interest. So please, if you have an interest in it, go down there and talk to the reception desk, and they'll give you all the information. And other events, well, we have the famous Knights of Columbus indoor track meet. If you're new to town, you should go check that out. That's going to be on Friday, April the 20th, and that's when all of our schools have their indoor track meet. It's crazy. I love it. The finals are always at night, and the arena is actually jam-packed, more than any of our hockey games. So it's right full, and it's so exciting. And thank you to the Knights of Columbus and to the School District of Mystery Lake, the partnership they have there to put this on. It's a really, really great event to take a part of. So I encourage people to go down. But the one event that we got happening right now in our city is our local 6166 Union Hockey Tournament. Last big hockey show for the year going on right now. The semifinals are tonight. Kudos to President Les Ellsworth, and it was the former President Marinich Pork that started that, and I believe their head guy is Bruce Cameron down there running the tournament. So semifinals are tonight, and tomorrow is the finals, and it's at 4, 6, and 8 tomorrow night. They got a beer gardens going on down there, and it's a really good morale booster. It's free. You see people down there watching that you don't see at the rink very often, and it's good-hearted and it's good hockey moving into tomorrow night. I don't know, Paul, you got Shaw doing any of those games? So we'll be able to watch some of those games on Shaw also. So please take part of that, and thank you to Local 6166 for putting that on. The city has a team in it. Here they're in the semis tonight. Should be a good game, so good luck to them. And when we talk about the arena, our Gordon Beard Arena ice is out. Lights are off. They're doing some maintenance in there. And the CA Nesbitt ice plant gets turned off Sunday evening. I believe our Kings hockey is our last guys that skate on it till it gets all thawed out. And then obviously we'll transition into summer planning and maintenance and summer programming. So keep an eye on our city summer events, because all the scheduling and stuff will be posted for the pool and for TRCC.
And then finally, one other thing we should mention is Relay for Life. It's coming up. Absolutely.
Relay for Life is April the 28th, and that's down at the CA Nesbitt Arena, or it's in the whole facility, actually, the TRCC. And the people will be out on their teams. They'll be looking for sponsors, so please, everybody, do their part and take some time to come down there and take some time to sponsor it. Please, as cancer is a fight that is all in all of our families, it seems, somewhere along the line. So that's something very much to support. And also look forward to our trade show, which is the first weekend in May. So like I said, we got lots going on in our city. It's great. And the other thing is, people need to be aware that lots of our winter user groups are ending, and they're going to be having their AGMs to wrap up their year. So I really encourage people to become volunteers and to get on some of these boards. People are always looking for new volunteers and new board members. So please keep an eye out, social media and our newspaper, get involved. And when I say that, the new events are going to be starting their registration, minor baseball, soccer, everybody, golf course. So pay attention and get involved, and let's keep all of these organizations going within our city.
Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
You're welcome.
If you have any questions you'd like answered next week, email them in advance to CHTMnews@arcticradio.ca. For City Beat here on 102.9 CHTM, I'm Stuart Walter.
City Beat will be back next Thursday morning.